Have you ever wondered if there's a secret to living longer and staying healthy? What if I told you that it's not a secret, but a series of habits you can implement every morning? And the best part is, these habits not only come from modern science, but they are also deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, which has guided some of the greatest thinkers in history. Yes, I know it sounds serious, but don't worry, we're not going to get too philosophical or recite ancient poetry. Though, honestly, a bit of classic wisdom never hurts. Today, I'm going to share with you 10 things you can do every morning to not only extend your life, but also live it with health and fullness. And no, these aren't complex techniques or a complete overhaul of your routine, but rather small actions that, as you'll see, have a huge impact. So if you've ever felt like mornings slip away from you, or if you'd like to start your day on the right foot, not with the left or the wrong foot, this video is for you. Let's discover these keys together. 1. Start your day with gratitude. Starting the day with gratitude might sound cliché, but there's deep power in this practice beyond what you might imagine. Since ancient times, gratitude has been considered a fundamental virtue in various philosophies and spiritual traditions. For the Stoics, for example, gratitude was more than just a feeling. It was a way of life. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most prominent Stoics, reminds us in his Meditations that we must live each day as a gift, full of opportunities to improve our lives and those of others. But how can we implement this idea in our daily routine? When you wake up, instead of rushing to check your phone or jumping out of bed to start your morning routine, pause for a moment. Take a minute, literally 60 seconds, to think of 3 things you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as being alive, having a roof over your head, or the fact that someone in your life loves you. Science has also confirmed what the Stoics intuitively knew. Studies have shown that people who regularly practice gratitude are happier, have better interpersonal relationships, and, most relevant to us, enjoy better physical health. This is because gratitude is directly linked to stress reduction and immune system strengthening. When you practice gratitude, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, neurotransmitters that make you feel good, and reduces levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Moreover, gratitude not only changes your perspective, but also helps focus your mind on the positive, steering you away from negativity and worries that may arise during the day. This is especially useful when facing challenges or difficult situations. For example, if something doesn't go as expected, instead of getting frustrated, you can remember the things you're already grateful for, allowing you to tackle the situation with a calmer, more constructive mindset. So, how can you integrate this into your daily life? You could keep a gratitude journal where each morning you write down 3 things you're grateful for, or simply say them out loud when you wake up. You could even do it while brushing your teeth or preparing breakfast. The key is to make it a habit, a natural part of your morning routine. Over time, you'll notice how this simple act transforms your day, helping you start with a positive mindset and a lighter heart. 2. Hydrate yourself. The second habit you should incorporate into your morning routine is hydration. It might surprise you, but after spending several hours asleep, your body urgently needs to rehydrate. During the night, although you don't notice it, you lose a considerable amount of water through breathing and sweating. That's why one of the first things you should do upon waking is drink a glass of water, ideally at room temperature, to start replenishing those lost fluids. Why is this so important? Water is essential for the optimal functioning of all your body's systems, from digestion to blood circulation to the elimination of toxins and the transport of nutrients. Every cell in your body needs water to function properly. Drinking water upon waking not only helps to rehydrate you, but also kickstarts your metabolism. This means your body will begin burning calories more efficiently from the start of the day. Additionally, morning hydration has a direct impact on brain function. During the night, your brain also loses water, which can make you feel disoriented or fatigued when you wake up. By drinking water, you give your brain the boost it needs to function properly, improving your concentration and mental sharpness. Some studies suggest that even mild dehydration can negatively affect short-term memory and your ability to focus on complex tasks. Although the Stoics didn't have access to modern science, they understood the importance of caring for the body as part of caring for the mind. They knew that a healthy body was essential for a healthy mind. Hydration, though not specifically mentioned in their texts, fits perfectly with their philosophy of moderate and balanced living. To make hydration an integral part of your morning routine, you can keep a glass of water by your bed to drink upon waking. If you prefer, you can add a bit of fresh lemon juice, which not only enhances the flavor, but also provides vitamin C, helping your immune system be more prepared for the day. Another option is to drink warm water with a tablespoon of honey and a bit of ginger, a combination that not only hydrates, but also has anti-inflammatory and energizing properties. The most important thing is to ensure you hydrate each morning before doing anything else. This simple habit has a ripple effect on your overall health, improving not only your energy and mental clarity, but also your ability to manage stress and keep your body functioning optimally. 3. Practice mindful breathing. The third morning habit that can transform your life is the practice of mindful breathing. Although we all breathe automatically, few of us do so in a way that truly benefits our body and mind. The Stoics, in their quest for serenity and mental clarity, practiced breathing techniques that helped them remain calm amid chaos. Today, science has shown that mindful breathing can significantly reduce stress levels and improve cognitive function. Mindful breathing means taking control of your breath and making it deeper and more regular. When you're stressed or anxious, your breathing tends to be quick and shallow, which actually sends signals to your brain that something is wrong, increasing your anxiety. In contrast, when you breathe deeply, you activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for rest and digestion functions. This helps you relax, lower cortisol levels, and allow your body and mind to function more efficiently. Starting your morning with a few minutes of mindful breathing can do wonders for your day. I suggest you dedicate at least 5 minutes to this practice, ideally before you get out of bed. Here's a simple exercise. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and bring all your attention to your breath. Inhale slowly through your nose, counting to 4. Hold your breath for 4 seconds, and then exhale through your mouth, counting to 6. Repeat this cycle at least 10 times. As you practice, try to focus solely on your breath. If your mind starts to wander, which is normal, simply acknowledge the thought and refocus on your breathing. This simple act of focusing the mind on your breath not only calms you, but also improves your concentration and focus throughout the day. Mindful breathing is also useful in stressful situations you may face later in the day. If you find yourself in a tense situation, like heavy traffic or a difficult meeting, you can use this technique to calm yourself and center your thoughts. The Stoics taught that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions to them. Mindful breathing is a powerful tool to help you maintain that stoic calm and clarity, no matter what the day brings. Moreover, deep breathing better oxygenates your body, improving blood circulation and helping you feel more awake and alert. So, instead of relying on a cup of coffee to wake up in the morning, try mindful breathing. It will not only give you a natural energy boost, but also set a positive, focused tone for the rest of your day. 4. Visualize your day. Visualization is a powerful tool used by elite athletes, successful business people, and historical figures, including the Stoics. This practice involves vividly imagining how you want your day to unfold. focusing not only on achievements, but also on how you'll handle the challenges that may arise. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, reminds us that we should mentally prepare for adversity. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Why is visualization so effective? Science tells us that when you visualize an action, you activate the same areas of your brain that would be activated if you were actually performing that action. This means that by visualizing, you're training your mind to react in certain ways and preparing yourself for the day's challenges. It's not just about positive thinking, but about creating a mental plan that allows you to face the day with more confidence and less stress. Begin your visualization practice by taking a few minutes after your mindful breathing. Close your eyes and think about the tasks and events ahead of you. Imagine how you'd like them to unfold. For example, if you have an important presentation at work, visualize yourself preparing confidently and how the audience responds positively. But don't stop at the positive aspects. Also imagine potential obstacles and how you would effectively handle them. This isn't pessimism, it's mental preparation. This type of negative visualization, which might seem odd at first, is actually a very powerful tool. The Stoics practice this technique to be ready for anything and avoid being surprised or overwhelmed by difficulties. By imagining the worst that could happen and planning a response, you reduce anxiety and feel more in control when facing the actual situation. Visualization also has long-term benefits. By practicing it regularly, you train your brain to see challenges as opportunities to grow and improve, rather than as insurmountable obstacles. This shifts your mindset and helps you develop a more resilient and positive attitude towards life. To integrate visualization into your morning routine, you don't need much time. Just 5 minutes can be enough to prepare your mind and body for the day. You can do this while stretching, having your coffee, or even in the shower. The key is to do it consistently and with intention. Remember, visualization isn't a guarantee that everything will go perfectly, but it does give you a mental advantage. As Epictetus, another great Stoic, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By practicing visualization, you take control of that reaction and prepare yourself to face whatever the day brings with the serenity and focus of a true Stoic. 5. Move your body. Movement is essential to life. The ancient Stoics valued physical activity as an essential part of caring for the body and mind. They understood that to maintain a strong and clear mind, the body needed to be in good shape. Today, we know that exercise is not only crucial for physical health, but also for mental and emotional well-being. But the good news is, you don't need to spend hours in the gym to reap these benefits. Simply moving your body at the start of the day can have a huge impact on how you feel and how you handle the rest of the day. Upon waking, your body has been inactive for several hours. Although you might be tempted to stay in bed a little longer, the best thing you can do for yourself is get up and start moving. Movement increases blood circulation, which helps wake up your body and mind. Moreover, morning exercise, even something as simple as stretching or walking, releases endorphins, the happiness hormones, which improve your mood and give you a sense of well-being. You don't need an exhaustive exercise routine to start your day with energy. Simple stretches can be enough to activate your muscles and prepare your body for the day's activities. The Stoics advocated for simplicity and moderation, and in this context, less can be more. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes to stretching when you wake up. Focus on muscles that tend to be more tense, like the neck, shoulders, and lower back. This simple habit will not only help you feel more alert, but also reduce accumulated tension, which can lead to aches and discomfort throughout the day. If you have a bit more time, consider doing a brief yoga session or going for a walk outdoors. Yoga is an excellent way to combine movement with mindful breathing, making it an ideal practice to start your day. On the other hand, walking outdoors connects you with nature and allows you to absorb sunlight, which regulates your circadian rhythm and boosts your mood. Movement also has significant psychological benefits. Starting the day with physical activity makes you feel more productive and focused. This sense of early accomplishment sets a positive tone for the rest of the day, making you more likely to stay active and make healthy choices. Another option is to incorporate movement into your daily tasks. For example, instead of driving to work or taking public transportation, you could walk or bike if the distance allows. Or if you work from home, you could take short breaks to stretch or do light exercises between tasks. The important thing is to keep your body moving, to keep your mind awake and alert. Remember that exercise is not only a tool for physical health, but also for mental resilience. The Stoics believed in the importance of being prepared to face life's adversities, and a strong, active body is an essential part of that preparation. So every morning get up and move, not only to stay in shape, but also to strengthen your mind and spirit, preparing yourself for any challenge the day might bring. 6. Read something inspiring. Starting the morning by feeding your mind is one of the most powerful practices you can incorporate into your daily routine. The Stoics, great advocates of knowledge and reflection, dedicated time every morning to reading and meditating on philosophical texts. They firmly believed that wisdom is the best guide for life and key to living a full and balanced life. Today, with access to a vast array of resources, you can do the same, whether by reading a passage from an inspiring book, a motivational quote, or listening to a podcast that nourishes your mind. Reading something inspiring at the start of the day not only fills you with positive ideas and perspectives, but also sets a tone of curiosity and continuous learning. This practice is particularly useful to counteract the modern tendency to start the day with a mind saturated with negative or irrelevant information, like the news or social media. Instead, by dedicating the first minutes of your day to uplifting content, you ensure that your mind is in a receptive and proactive state. The Stoics deeply valued knowledge, but not just any kind of knowledge. They focused on what they called useful knowledge, meaning that which helps you live better, make better decisions, and understand yourself and the world around you. By following their example, you can choose readings that are not only inspiring, but also practical, offering you tools to face the day with more wisdom and strength. For example, you could read a quote from Epictetus, who said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Reflecting on this prepares you for any challenge that may arise during the day, reminding you that you have control over your reactions, even when you don't have control over the circumstances. If you prefer something more modern, there are countless books and articles available that combine philosophical teachings with current scientific discoveries about the mind and well-being. Reading something related to positive psychology, meditation, or even biographies of people you admire can give you the dose of inspiration and motivation you need to face the day with the best attitude. To integrate this practice into your routine, establish a simple ritual. It can be as easy as leaving a book on your nightstand or having a reading app on your phone that you only use in the mornings. Dedicate at least 10 minutes to reading something meaningful before diving into your daily activities. If you prefer to listen, you can opt for an audiobook or podcast while you get ready for the day. The impact of this practice accumulates over time. As you make morning reading a habit, you'll notice how your mind sharpens, your perspectives broaden, and you're able to handle daily situations with more calm and wisdom. Moreover, this time dedicated to learning is also an act of self-care, an investment in yourself and your personal growth. In summary, starting the day with inspiring reading is like giving your mind a healthy meal. It prepares you to face the day with a positive mindset, provides new ideas to reflect on, and helps you stay focused on what really matters. It's a simple yet deeply transformative practice that connects ancient wisdom with the needs of the modern world. 7. Eat breakfast mindfully. Breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day, but not just for the nutritional reasons we all know. The Stoics taught us the importance of moderation and mindfulness in all aspects of life, and this includes how we eat. Today, mindful eating is a practice recommended by numerous studies on mental health and well-being. It's not just about what you eat, but how you do it, and how this conscious attitude can impact your physical and mental health. Mindful eating means being fully present in the moment of eating, paying attention to each bite, savoring the flavors, and recognizing the signals your body sends. In a world where rush and distractions are the norm, it's easy to fall into the trap of eating while doing other things, checking emails, watching TV, or even working. This not only affects the quality of our meals, but can also lead to overeating or not truly enjoying the food. For the Stoics, moderation was key. They believed that excess in any form could lead to imbalance and suffering. So when you sit down for breakfast, do it with the intention of nourishing your body, not just filling it. Take a few minutes to prepare a balanced breakfast, something that gives you energy and nutrients to start the day off right. This doesn't mean you need to complicate things with elaborate recipes. Even a simple bowl of oatmeal with fruit or a green smoothie can be enough. Once you have your breakfast ready, sit in a quiet place and put aside all distractions. Take a moment to observe your food, appreciate its appearance and aroma, and think about the effort it took to get it to your table. Then start eating slowly, chewing each bite mindfully. Notice the textures, the flavors, and how your body responds to the food. Mindful eating has numerous benefits. On one hand, it improves digestion, as chewing well and eating slowly allows your body to process the food better. It also helps control weight, as eating slowly gives your body time to send signals of fullness, preventing overeating. Additionally, this practice can reduce stress, as it gives you a moment of calm and reflection at the start of the day. But beyond the physical benefits, a mindful breakfast connects you to the present. Instead of rushing to the next task, you take a moment to be present and enjoy a simple, basic act like eating. This helps you start the day with a clearer mind and a more positive attitude. If you have a family, you can extend this practice to them as well. Sharing breakfast with your family, with everyone present and focused on the meal, can be a wonderful way to strengthen bonds and start the day harmoniously. In short, eating breakfast mindfully is not only an act of self-care, but also a reflection of the Stoic philosophy of living with intention and moderation. It's a way of remembering that every moment, no matter how small, is an opportunity to practice presence and gratitude. So tomorrow morning, instead of rushing, take the time to eat breakfast mindfully, and you'll see how this simple practice can transform your day. 8. Plan your day. Planning is an essential tool for living an organized and productive life, and it's something the Stoics deeply valued. For them, foresight and preparation weren't just practical matters, but also philosophical ones. By planning your day, you mentally prepare for what lies ahead, set your priorities, and give yourself a roadmap that helps you stay focused and in control. But as important as planning is, it's equally crucial to do it with the flexibility to adapt to changes and accept what you cannot control. For the Stoics, the idea of planning was closely tied to the acceptance of uncertainty. They knew that while we can plan and prepare, not everything will always go as expected. As Seneca said, "While we plan for life, life happens." That's why, when you plan your day, it's crucial to do so with a mindset of adaptability and detachment from the outcomes. Start your day by taking a few minutes to review what lies ahead. You can use an agenda, an app on your phone, or simply a piece of paper. Write down the tasks you need to complete, the meetings you have scheduled, and any other important activities. But don't stop at just making a to-do list. Take a moment to prioritize. Ask yourself, what is the most important thing I need to accomplish today? What are the tasks that will truly contribute to my progress, whether personal or professional? This reflection will help you focus on the essential and avoid getting distracted by minor tasks that don't add real value. Once you have your plan, consider the possible obstacles you might encounter. This isn't about being pessimistic, it's about being realistic. For example, if you have an important meeting, think about how you would handle it if something goes wrong, like a delay or an unexpected conflict. This mental preparation will allow you to face any setbacks with greater calm and efficiency. In addition to tasks and potential challenges, it's helpful to schedule time for yourself during the day. This could be a break to take a walk, time to meditate, or simply a moment of quiet to recharge. The Stoics believed in the importance of balance and self-care, and scheduling time for yourself is a way to honor that principle. Perhaps the most important aspect of daily planning is flexibility. The Stoics knew that not everything is under our control, and rigidly clinging to a plan can lead to frustration. That's why, while it's essential to have a plan, it's equally crucial to be willing to adapt it as needed. This means that if something doesn't go as planned, you must be prepared to adjust and accept the situation as it is, without resisting or becoming upset. Ultimately, daily planning is a practice that helps you live with intention. It allows you to take charge of your day rather than being swept along by it. It helps you stay focused on what truly matters, prepare for challenges, and find a balance between work and rest. And above all, it reminds you that while you cannot control everything that happens, you can control how you respond to it. So every morning, take some time to plan your day with the wisdom of a Stoic, and you'll be better prepared to live with purpose and serenity. 9. Practice detachment. Detachment is one of the most profound and transformative principles of Stoicism. For the Stoics, the key to a serene and balanced life lies in the ability to differentiate between what is under our control and what is not, and then detach from what we cannot control. This practice, though challenging, is essential for reducing unnecessary suffering and maintaining inner peace in a world full of uncertainties and constant changes. As you start your day, it's helpful to remember this principle of detachment. Many times, we wake up with a list of worries or expectations about how things should go. You might be concerned about traffic, how an important meeting will turn out, or a problem that's weighing on you. However, when you practice detachment, you learn to accept that while you can influence some of these things, you do not have complete control over them. As Epictetus said, some things are within our control and others are not. Peace lies in knowing the difference. Begin your detachment practice by taking a few minutes each morning to reflect on the things that worry you. Ask yourself, is this really under my control? If the answer is yes, then plan what you can do to positively influence the situation. If the answer is no, then let go of that worry. This doesn't mean you don't care about what happens, but that you accept that you've done your best and now leave the rest to fate, chance, or circumstances beyond your control. This approach frees you from unnecessary stress. For example, if you're stuck in traffic, instead of getting angry or frustrated, remember that you can't control the traffic. What you can control is your reaction. You can choose to listen to an inspiring podcast, practice mindful breathing, or simply enjoy the time for reflection that this unexpected pause offers. Detachment is also crucial in our personal and professional relationships. Often, We cling to the need for others to act a certain way, or for situations to unfold exactly as we imagined. However, by practicing detachment, we recognize that we cannot control the actions of others or force certain outcomes. This not only reduces friction and conflict, but also allows us to be more flexible and open to the possibilities that arise when we stop trying to control everything. Incorporating detachment into your morning routine prepares you to face the day with a calmer mind and a lighter heart. This doesn't mean becoming indifferent or uncaring about what happens, but rather learning to accept reality as it is without fighting against it. Instead of wasting energy resisting what you can't change, you channel it into what you can influence, making you more effective. A practical way to cultivate detachment is to start your day with a brief meditation or reflection on this principle. You can recite a simple affirmation like, "I accept what I cannot change and focus on what is within my control." Throughout the day, when you encounter difficult or unexpected situations, remember this affirmation and try to let go of unnecessary worries. Detachment, in the end, is a form of liberation. It frees you from the suffering that comes from trying to control the uncontrollable and allows you to live with more peace and clarity. It's a constant reminder that while you can't control everything that happens around you, you can control how you respond to it. Practicing detachment each morning prepares you to face the day with the serenity and wisdom of a Stoic. 10. Reflect and adjust. The last morning habit I propose is daily reflection. The Stoics firmly believed in the importance of self-reflection as an essential tool for personal growth and continuous improvement. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, practiced this exercise daily, reviewing his actions and thoughts and seeking ways to live in accordance with his principles and values. This practice of reflecting on your day not only helps you learn from your experiences, but also prepares you to face challenges with a clearer mind and a firmer heart. Start your morning by dedicating a few minutes to reflecting on the previous days. Ask yourself, how did I handle the situations I faced? What did I do well? What could I have done better? The key here is not to judge yourself harshly, but to be honest with yourself. This is an opportunity to learn, not to punish yourself. As Seneca said, "To err is human, to persist in error is diabolical." Self-reflection allows you to identify those mistakes and make adjustments to avoid repeating them in the future. One of the most valuable aspects of this practice is that it helps you identify patterns in your behavior. Perhaps you realize that you tend to react impulsively when stressed, or that it's difficult for you to stay calm in high-pressure situations. By recognizing these patterns, you can actively work to change them. For example, if you notice a lack of patience, you could practice breathing or meditation techniques to help you remain calm in moments of tension. Reflection is also a time to acknowledge your achievements and successes. We often focus so much on what went wrong that we forget to celebrate what went right. Take a moment to recognize your successes, no matter how small. This not only reinforces a sense of self-efficacy, but also motivates you to keep moving forward with confidence and determination. After reflecting, it's important to make adjustments. This is the step that turns reflection into a tool for real change. Based on what you've learned, think about what you can do differently today. It could be something as simple as changing your approach to a task, or something deeper, like reframing your attitude toward a problem. The idea is to take what you've learned and apply it to the present to improve your future. Daily reflection also helps you stay aligned with your long-term values and goals. As you review your actions and decisions, you can ask yourself whether they are in line with what you truly value in life. If they're not, it's a signal to adjust your course and make sure you're living in accordance with your principles. This habit promotes a sense of purpose and direction in your life. Instead of simply letting the days pass, you become an active participant in your own growth and development. This is essential for living a full and meaningful life, as the Stoics proposed. In summary, daily reflection is a powerful practice that allows you to learn from your experiences, recognize your achievements, and make adjustments for continuous improvement. It's a way to start the day with a growth mindset and a commitment to your well-being and personal development. So every morning, take a few minutes to reflect and adjust, and you'll be on your way to living each day with more purpose, serenity, and wisdom. And there you have it, 10 things you can do every morning to not only live longer but also live better, with health, serenity, and a clear sense of purpose. Remember, the key is consistency. It's not about doing everything perfectly from day one, but about gradually incorporating these habits until they become part of your life. Every morning is a new opportunity to start fresh, to make small changes that, over time, will have a big impact on your life. So why not start tomorrow? Choose one of these practices and try it out. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment telling me which habit you're going to start implementing. Remember, you have the power to change your life.